It is very sad to be a black person, a black man in America today. Let's throw out races. Let's throw races out the window. Let's throw everything out the window. I don't care where you're from, what color of your skin color is, what religion you practice, what religions you believe in. But the fact of the matter is, when something is wrong, what do you do about it? What will you do about it? If something is wrong, will you sit there and watch? Or will you try to help at the best of your ability? Now, we're gonna break down. I'm not gonna show the video, but I'm just breaking down the video from my point of view. I'm laying in my bed right now. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm laying in my fucking bed right now. I watched the video, and I looked at every possibility of what could have happened to stop that man from dying. But the problem wouldn't have been there. If the black people that was recording or the white people that was recording was there present, would have tried to retaliate and try to back them off the man, there would have been a different side of the story. There would have been something different. There would have been, no. Like, of course, the man would have lived. But there would have been people like this, oh, they should have just let him arrest him. He should have not resisted. No, the man was on the ground. And usually usually in jiu-jitsu, you know what I'm saying, in Brazilian jiu-jitsu, once you get somebody in a position where they cannot move at all, that's when the fight is over. Once you submit them, once they pass out, or once they tap out, that's when it's over. Clearly, that policeman was not trained at all. He was just given a badge, given a gun. At what point do you understand that this is enough force? He is now detained. Now I can get him up and put him in the car. No, he didn't do that. His knee was straight on his neck the whole time. Nobody's complaining about him kneeling down on the ground on a black man's neck. But Kaepernick kneed during the game to protest what is going on in America right now. But he got shunned out of the NFL. Almost all his opportunities were gone because he decided to kneel during the national anthem. Now, personally, I do not kneel during the national anthem because I respect the soldiers. But kneeling does not mean you're disrespecting the soldiers. You're just disrespecting. No, you're not even disrespecting. You're just not with what's going on in America right now. So, Kaepernick's reason to kneel was justified. That police officers was not. I understand that he probably was not. No, he probably was resisting arrest. But one thing you should be taught in the academy that you were obviously not enrolled in before you chose to be a police officer did not teach you right. Number one thing, your gun is your last defense. You do not pull your gun out just because you think it's a threat. Number two, if you have a reason to detain him, if he's not resisting, then you are supposed to use force. Number three, once you have used force and once he hits down, that is when you stop using force and you start reading his Miranda rights and putting him in the truck. That is, put him in the car. That is what you should be taught as a criminal or as a police officer. Not this bullshit where you just he literally stayed on his neck for 10 minutes straight, and I don't want to hear anybody talking about, well, the people that were there could have did something. No, the people that were there, especially the black people that were there, if they would have retaliated or any form of way, they would have been seen as, oh, they're not following the orders of the justice, because all of a sudden police officers are above the law. And you know what happened to those police officers? No, they didn't get charged. They didn't get charged for nothing. No. But the only thing that happened to them was they got fired. Fired. For killing a man. They got fired. That is crazy to me. Because 100%. If I were to kill somebody right now, the first thing that would happen to me, I would have a gunshot wound in my heart. And then they would have asked questions later. Why did you kill this person? They would have, no. That is what would have happened. And I don't care about this. Oh, I don't care about this Black Lives bullshit or this all lives matters bullshit. The point is, if you do not see the problem, if you do not understand what is going on in America right now, then you are blind. You are deaf to everything that happens, because you do not understand that as something as little, and you want to know the crime that he committed to deserve death? Forgery. That's like me signing my paper to go to a fucking trip in high school, signing it by myself without my daddy or my mother knowing that I signed it by myself. That is what forgery is. But yet he died because of that. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your boy Antonio, and I am out. I am almost completely through. I might be moving to Korea sometime. I don't know what I might be doing, but you can kiss my black ass if you think I'm about to sit here and watch this bullshit go down.